só isso aí, né? Pastors. Second. Pastors.
I can hear you, sir.
Pastors, can we see our screen?
Okay.
Okay, but okay, iDirector is not yet here.
You are live?
Are we live now?
Yes, you are.
Sister Ngozi, over to you.
Hold on, please. Don't go live.
Pastors. Pastors.
Hello. Hello, CYF. Hello, everyone. I greet you all in the name of Jesus. Hello, everyone. Good evening to you all. Hello, CYF. Hello, CGM. Wherever you're watching from, you're welcome to this very, very, very special program tonight. It's our Q&A with our iDirector, Pastor Harvey. Hallelujah. Tonight, we're going to be having our special question and answer session with Pastor Harvey, where we're going to be taking questions from all angles, wherever you're watching from. Let us know where you're watching from. Whatever questions you have at all concerning the International Youth Summit. Yes, that is the wave of the moment in Church of God Mission, in Christian Youth Fellowship International. The wave of the moment is IYS 2020. The fecundators. Hallelujah. I'm so excited. I don't know about you, but I'm very much excited. Our program is just a few days away, less than a week. It's kicking off live on the 26th of August, 2020, 26th through the 29th of August. And we're going to be having very wonderful speakers, as most of us already know. Wonderful speakers, carefully selected to impact the life of our youth all over the nation, all over the world, as far as CYF is concerned. So let us know where you're watching from. Let us know where you're viewing from, your Facebook, you're on YouTube, whatever city, whatever country you're watching from, let us know. Hallelujah. Shortly, we're going to be calling up on our iDirector, Pastor Harvey, who will be taking us through this session. He's going to be answering whatever questions you have concerning IYS 2020, whatever thing you don't understand, whatever thing you want to be clear on. Let us know in the this session. Let us know. Feel free to ask your questions, even questions about CYF, questions about CGM, whatever you want to know concerning CYF, Christian Youth Fellowship International, feel free to ask your questions. So as we proceed, we're going to be calling up the iDirector to come do justice to your questions. So feel free to ask your questions, ranging from the speakers that we're going to be having, the theme. If you don't understand it, let us know. Pastor Harvey is live and direct. It's right here to do justice to all our questions. Hallelujah. So please let session as we go right on with our program. As we commence with our question and answer segment, feel free to let us know where you're watching from. Are you in the UK? Are you in Nigeria? Are you watching from Ghana, from US? CYF is global. So I believe we have people viewing from all over the world, and you have questions on your mind concerning IYS 2020. Tonight, we're going to be doing justice to those questions. Praise the Lord. This is just a tip of the iceberg. As our iDirector comes up, Pastor Harvey is going to be taking our questions. So feel free to ask your question. Within the next 1 hour, we're going to be taking our questions. Pastor Harvey, we welcome you to this program. Thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful opportunity.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much, Sister Ngozi. It's been a nice time hearing your voice and seeing you anchor this program tonight. This is an exceptional program for us because we want to clarify every gray horn that anybody is having in the course of the planning, preparations, and also if you're having any challenge with your pastor or you're having any challenge with your branch, the youth, or the leadership ahead of you or below you, whatever it is, let us know. We'll be able to also advise you and guide you in a way that you can resolve all these issues so that your experience of the facultators will be uninterrupted. Your experience for this program, you can maximize it. We are here to help you. We are here to make you feel as comfortable as possible. Whatever your challenges are, let us know. Whatever your questions are, let us know. Whatever areas you need clarifications on, if you let us know, we'll be able to attend to all your questions and give you solutions or advice that will guide you. So I'm here. I'll be here for the next 1 hour plus, just to be able to take all of your questions, hear your challenges, and also I'd like to know how well you have prepared. Are your viewing centers, are they ready? Have you been able to meet with your pastors? Have you secured the facility for the church facility and amenities for the conference? We've been talking at the National Council platform and also the bishops and coordinators. They've been asking me a couple of questions, and some of them are very willing to help, but they need information from us. They need to know where we need their help, how they can help, what we want from them. They are very open, they are willing. So they are just waiting on us, wherever you are. Make sure that you meet with your pastor, meet with your bishop, meet with your zonal coordinator, and request. There's a letter that the DA has already signed. That letter is circular already and is an authority from the Director of Administration with which you can approach your pastor and make sure that you get help from him. Like I said, they are all willing to help. Someone was even asking me this morning, what's the meaning of the fecundators? I had to explain to her. She's an elderly woman of almost 90 years old, asking what we are doing in CYF. That's amazing. That's tremendous for me, for an elderly woman of 90 to be asking that kind of a question. It shows her degree of interest in what we are doing. So it behoves on us right now to be able to go see our pastors, see our bishops, and solicit their help, solicit their support for this program. Every one of them have been brought to know about our programs, about what we want to do, where they can help us. and they are just waiting on us to come meet with them. So take the advantage, be bold, be courageous, walk up to your pastor, speak to him about our forthcoming program. Yeah, I'm here to receive your questions, though some have been sent. I hope that those who send those questions will be here right now to listen to some of the answers. Mesha Perebo Tobe Eda from Yenegua Zone asked me a question that please, iDirector, when was CYF formed and what are the names of the CYF directors from the formation to date? This is more like a quiz question that he's asking. But the truth about it is that I want to concentrate on questions relating to the IYS. All of this information, they are the national office. We can send them across to you. But for tonight, every question, every challenge, everything we want to talk about should border on the IYS. How we can make it successful, how we can all put our hands together and run with it and ensure that we have a successful program. So let your questions come in that direction. There's another question again from CYF President at the Bayelsa Bishopric. So how long is the tenure of CYF presidents at the bishopric, zones, provinces, districts, and branches? This is another question. It's usually a 2-year tenure. All of these offices are for 2 years. The pastor of the church has the prerogative to decide to dissolve and reappoint the same persons or dissolve and reappoint other people, whether within the 2 years time frame or within 1 year time frame. The dynamics are not the same, so we cannot expect that everyone will go the same way. So if your pastor chooses to change his leadership or there's a change, a pastor is transferred, another one is transferred in, of course, you expect that there will be a slight change in leadership structure because the new pastor will want to get acquainted and make sure that people who he has in his leadership team are people who he can work with. So if there has been a leadership restructure done by the former pastor, the new pastor might want to make a few adjustments to the process. So all of this could affect the tenure and the time frame of the sitting president, whether at the bishopric level, at the provincial level, at the district level, or at the branch level. Now, it's supposed to be for 2 years, but like I said, the pastor has the prerogative to make changes as of when he like. Some pastors, like for instance, my branch, we dissolve all leadership positions on an annual basis. But that does not mean that we can reappoint those who have served before. We can reappoint those who have served before and who are doing well, and also make changes, slight changes to other places where we feel we want to up their game. So it's a 2-year term, but it's also based on what the pastor wants at the time, especially if there's a change in the pastors or the pastor desires a change in leadership structure. He has a prerogative to do that. And we don't need to fight, we don't need to argue with him. It's entirely his prerogative. Then the third question here, thank you very much. Aste Amadi is watching from Port Harcourt. Femi is watching from Warri, Delta State. Thank you very much for joining. I can see all of you. Okuma Voke is watching from Warri, Zone 4. Thank you very much, Voke. It's nice to see you again. Success Wodi, live from Yenegua. Thank you very much for joining us. Precious Eda from Yenegua, thank you very much for joining us. You are most welcome. I'm happy to see you. You guys are doing a tremendous job in Yenegua. Thank you very much. Thank you. Idiagbo, good evening, everyone. Greetings from Ugeli Zone. Ugeli, how are you? I can see you. Thank you very much. Daniel Esikon from Lagos, with love. Thank you very much. We can see you. Now, let's go to the third question. It says, at what age is one qualified to be a youth in CGM according to its constitution? At what age can we admit teenagers into the youth ministry? Now, there's a process for graduation. If you are growing in CGM, you begin from the children's class, And when you come of age, the children's teacher will graduate you into the teenage ministry. So we have the children's ministry, which we call the Kingdom Builders Ministry. We have the teenage ministry, which we call the Agape First Ministry. We have the youth ministry, which is called the Christian Youth Fellowship. We have the men's fellowship and the women's fellowship as well. So once you leave the children's ministry, um, you graduate at the age of 12, 13, you graduate into the teenage ministry of the mission. Once that is done, once you get to the age of 19, 20, you graduate from the teenage ministry into the youth ministry. As a matter of fact, after age 20, you are not supposed to be in the teenage ministry anymore. You ought to have transited into the youth ministry of the mission. In the intervening period, there are programs we run together. We interchange. We try to connect with the teenage ministry to give them a platform, a welcoming platform for them to migrate from the teenage ministry into the youth ministry. Now, most times you find that the teenage or the teens, they don't really want to graduate from the teens ministry. That is because of the energy, the zest, the excitement, the nature of their program that is not so much so consistent with that of the youth fellowship. When you are in the teens fellowship, you bother about nothing. It's more about training, excitement, your parents to still pay your bills, you live at home, and all of that stuff. But once you come into the youth ministry, the programs are designed in a way to mature you. The programs are designed in a way to grow you. The programs are designed in a way to hone you, to sharpen your skills, prepare you for life. So it's no more like the jamboree that we used to have in the teens ministry, it's full of excitement, exuberance, and all of that stuff. Some sense of responsibilities are brought to bear, especially in the youth ministry. So that makes it kind of difficult or a little bit challenging for the transition from those people who ought to migrate from the teens ministry into the youth ministry. But having said that, we also owe it the responsibility as the youth ministry to prepare a transition package, a leverage, a platform that can help the smooth transition of the teens into the youth ministry. There should be a program, there should be meetings, there should be collaborations, there should be activities that are designed in a way that it will entice, incite, um, um, kind of attract the teen into the youth ministry. But basically, the difference is that in the youth ministry, we are more concerned about raising godly professionals, godly leaders, people who will take responsibility for themselves, for life, bring about positive change. The time for play, the time for jamboree, the time for high fly living, all those ones. We really don't have much um, to do with such because we are kind of serious minded. We want to make positive change in our society. We want to bring about reformation in our country, in every aspect of our country life, whether be it in economy, whether be it in music, whether entertainment, whether be it in sport, and all of that stuff. So we kind of design our programs to, like I said before, to mature the youth to become a better person, a better leader for tomorrow. So our programs are not designed in a way that you want to just get excited, jump up, shout hallelujah, and go back home. No, we here are kind of serious minded, and that's what we do here. So from the age of 20, to just clear your question, from the age of 20, we would love for you to migrate from the teens ministry into the youth ministry of Church of God Mission. That is a procedure. And once you get married, you rather want to stay if you want to stay. But if you don't want to stay, you can go either to the men's fellowship or to the women's fellowship. The graduation age from the youth ministry into men's fellowship or the youth or the women's fellowship usually is beginning from the age of 35 upwards once you are married. But if you want to stay back to the age of 40, you must exit into the next level because you become more useful. And the programs in the men's fellowship, in the women's fellowship, are designed to build a better home. that is focused on family, focused on building a cohesive home, focused on building a unified home. So you need to go there to learn how to be a better man, how to be a better wife, how to be a better mother to your children, how to be a better wife to your husband, how to be a better father to your children, and all of that stuff. So they have those packages in the men's and women's fellowship. You need to be there to be able to enjoy all of those fellowship. I think I've done justice to that question. If there are any more questions I'd like to take, I'd like to acknowledge Joanne from Uyo. I saw her watching from Uyo. Thank you very much for joining in. Um, yeah, Uyo Bishopric. I'm here to see people from Edo State. Victor Akowowo is watching from Ibadan or your state. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you very much, Victor, for joining us tonight. God bless you. Yeah, like I said, I'm here to see people from Edo State, Edo region. Where are they? Edo region, where are they? Abuja, where are you? Kano, where are you? Bo, where are you? Jos, where are you? Makodi, where are you? I'm waiting to see all of you on this platform tonight. I'd like to also let us know again that our programs are designed in a way that we are we are not acting at variance with the church vision and policy. We are supposed to, as a matter of fact, help our pastors achieve his vision. We don't have any vision of our own. Our vision is a vision of the mission as interpreted by the branch pastor. So we as a youth and as a body, all we need to do is follow with our pastor on the aspect he is going. It's very, very important. Very, very important. Very, very important. Yeah, thank you very much, Kingsley from Delta Riverine Zone. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you very much, Kingsley. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us tonight. Yeah, I'm waiting for all your questions. I'm waiting for all your challenges. I'm here this evening to make sure that I do justice to all of this. It's an amazing thing. I'm so expectant. My spirit is high. I can't wait for Wednesday to begin this conference. All our speakers are ready. All our speakers are ready. They are waiting for the whistle for them to unleash. The package is so loaded, so loaded, and it's something that you don't want to enjoy or experience all alone. You need to talk to your friends about it. You need to talk to your colleagues in the office about it. We try to make information available as much as possible. So it's your responsibility to ask questions now and get clarifications about any area that you are having challenges with. We are so happy and more than happy to want to help resolve all of this evening. That's the essence of all of this. I want to also let you know that our technology is top notch. We're having one of the best back end studios where all of this is being programmed from. You see, I'm talking from Port Harcourt. Um, where His is in Warri, moderating, Eddie is in Warri, Daniel is in Lagos. It's just like we are all in the same studio room. This is so amazing. Amazing, fantastic, amazing. And this is what we are all about. We leverage on current day technology to ensure that our reach is global. So people can watch us from all over the world. Thank you, Samson Osaho. You're watching from Global Bishopric. Thank you very much, Benin. Thank you very much, Global Bishopric. So that's what we do. Yeah, we have been able to secure all our back-end technology, all the applications, all the softwares, and the infrastructure to ensure that everybody is well represented. One thing that we can do is that in the course of the summit, you can take pictures of what you're doing at your zones and what you're doing at your bishopric or your branches and send to us. It will be on display. Your faces will be seen as well. So you're not actually missing anything. It's going to be like you are live in the conference in Benin City like we used to. But here and now, you are in the conference and at the same time in the comfort of your home. So you see that's part of our studio. Yeah, that's what he's behind our studio. Um, that's Ngozi watching very nicely their beautiful face. All right, so we are not apart. We want to really thank God for this amazing discovery that we can have an international conference where we'll have delegates from all over the world, and yet we are at the comfort of our homes. This is amazing. It's something we need to give God praise for. And I'm happy that, you see, there's an amazing thing that really happened. Something just struck my mind now. 2 years ago, we had this regional conference. It was first of its kind. And may I tell you something? You were part of those who made it happen. You made history by being part of those who made regional conference happen. It was the first of its kind. And 2 years after, you are still here, I am still here, and we are making history again. We are having the first International Youth Summit online. It is history making. Wow. I think it's a good time, a good place to celebrate yourself because you are making history. When the chronicles will be opened, your name will be found there that you were among those who made history in CYF. We had the first regional summit, 5 regions. We began, we have the southern region, it held in Warri, we had the Edo region, it held in Benin, we had the Lagos region, the western region, it held in Lagos, we have the northern region, it held in Abuja. That was 2 years ago. Nobody knew that tonight we'll be having another conference and we will still be part of those making history. I could share a secret with you. When I was talking with Pastor Sars 2 years ago, and that we have come up with a plan of having a regional conference as in a bid to take CYF down to the grassroots, take CYF down to the people, so that they can participate, they can have an experience and feel what we have in Benin, so that when we converge in Benin this year, it will be an interesting package for everybody. Also, I said something that, oh, Harvey, it was our dream, but we couldn't make it happen. But I am so glad that you are making it happen. And I am more, let me use the words, permit my English, I am gladder, that's just for emphasis sake, I am gladder that you and I made that happen. We were part of those who fulfilled a dream of our predecessors that they couldn't carry out, right? And now we have taken it another step forward. Wow, amazing. What an awesome experience. What a privilege it is for us. That when, like I said, the chronicles will be opened and they say, who were those who made these two great events happen in CYF? My name will be there, and not just my name, your name will also be there. I think God deserves our praise tonight. It's an amazing evening, it's an amazing season of our lives. It's an amazing time. What the devil thought will limit us, what the devil thought will hinder us, what the devil thought will box us in, what the devil thought will reduce our influence, what the devil thought would kind of restrict our coverage has become a blessing to us, has made it possible for us to reach out to people we couldn't have reached out to hitherto if we were gathering. Most people would not have come from the north because of the security challenges. They wouldn't be able to travel the long distance, 2 days, 48 hours on the road to Benin to attend the conference. So they would just chill out in the north and just stay away. But this time, wow, they all can have the IYX experience real time, just as good as it's going to be if we all came together in Benin. The amazing thing is that you are among those making it happen. I am among those making it happen. I have been in touch with all our speakers. Kunle Soriyo is somebody you cannot afford to miss. Wow, that guy is intelligent. Is it Ubon King? amazing, explosive speaker. His thought patterns are out of this world. He is top notch with his technology. His current with trends and times. Wow. Is it Barrister Ruth? Wow. Is it Bishop Feb? Our own Bishop Feb. What can I say? Our Archbishop is around the corner as well. And for the first time in our youth conference, we've been having delegations from the European Union. We'll be having delegations and representation from the United Nations. This is an amazing time we are having. It is something like we've never had before. Thank God to technology. Thank God for technology, rather. Thank God for COVID-19 because it has made our reach wider. It has made our coverage wider. Now, people from all walks of life can log on from the comfort of their homes. We've been having series of amazing testimonies. Victor Bechter, yeah, from Expressions Place, Uyo. Yeah, thank you for joining all the way from Uyo. Thank you for joining. We've been having an amazing, so many testimonies from people from all walks of life, from every corner, talking to us about this conference, expressing their interest about this conference, speaking to us how much they are excited about what we are doing. They are so happy, super glad, super excited. They are all itchy on the edge of their seat, waiting for Wednesday for the kickoff of this program. Wow, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. I am overwhelmed with joy that you are part of this and I am a part of this. Now, the questions that most people have asked is that now that it is online, why do we still need to register? Why do we need to register? Because we are not having our usual booklet materials. We are not having, we're not going to come to Benin City. We are not going to do this. We're not going to do that. So, what is the need of registration? Fantastic question. That is an intelligent question. That is a question from a logical mind, somebody whose mind is thinking, yes, actually it's going to be online, you're buying data, and why are we still registering? Now, the truth about it is that all of this amazing technology you see that we're using to broadcast tonight are all licensed version of the application. Because we are professionals, we can make do with crack versions. We are Christians, we are people of integrity, we are leaders that are Christ-centric. So all of the back-end technologies, the database, the applications, the Zoom, the StreamYard, all of these are licensed applications that we need to pay for. And we have paid part of it. We are still going to pay more. So that's what your money, part of what your money is going to go for. Number two is the fact that our speakers, despite the fact that they'll be talking from their homes and their offices, they will be releasing knowledge to us. They will be impacting us with knowledge. They will be consuming, giving us their time, valuable time. You get that? So for the 1 hour session they will be with us, it is their valuable time. It is so they need to extract value for their money. And because we are well trained by our father, the founding archbishop, and right now being properly mentored like responsible children by our mother, the sitting archbishop, Margaret Benson Idahosa. Nobody will come for our program without us saying thank you. We are professionals, we are well trained, we represent a ministry that is highly placed in the society. We cannot have speakers in our conference and we wouldn't tell them thank you after the conference. Not just because we want to tell them thank you, but because they will be releasing knowledge. Knowledge in this context will be like the spermatozoa that will fertilize the ovaries and bring about gestation, bring about pregnancy, that will bring about the baby. Now, you have the ovaries, You have the potentials, you have the abilities, you have the instruments, but the knowledge on how to make use of them to generate income for yourself is what we are going to be giving to you. So that knowledge is going to be paid for. Now, when we talk about payment, if you consider 1,000 naira for a program of 4 days where you have 5 amazing speakers speak live into us, 1,000 naira is nothing compared to the benefit. Of course, we all attend conferences. If you were to attend a conference in Lagos, for instance, you will pay nothing less than 50,000, some 100,000, depending on the kind of conference, some 250, some half a million thousand naira for the conference. Yeah. Then you will also have to pay transport between your home and the destination or the venue of the conference. Again, you'll have to lodge in an accommodation. Now, if you work all of this expense, and you will know that you'll be spending about 250, 300. It all depends on the quality or the caliber or the grade of the conference you are attending. But here is the deal. You're paying no transport. You pay no accommodation. Yet you are getting the same value if you were to make a journey. You are getting the same value if you were to book a hotel and check into the hotel. You are getting the same value if you were to pay for the conference fee of nothing less than 50,000 naira. Well, now here you're paying just 1,000. I mean, you should be telling us thank you for being so magnanimous to us, for bringing 5 amazing speakers, five amazing speakers for a token of 1,000 naira. Now I have a question from Voke. It says, good evening, sir. The offering will be generating during the conference. Are we to send it to the international office? Yes, sir. Thank you for that question. Yes, you will be sending the offerings to the national office, because if you were in Benin, you would do the same. You would give offerings, and it will be general. I mean, your whatever offerings that have been generated during the conference of a conference goes into the national office. Similarly, this one too, your offerings at your various branches and viewing centers will be deposited into the national account. Reason being that it will help to defray some of the costs that we already have. Our speakers, because of, excuse me, our speakers, because of the calibers of the speakers we have, you would agree with me that we need to give them also a handsome honorarium. It is important. It is very, very important. So all of these monies, and again, you know that we don't really eat money. All our leaders are very much well placed. We have good jobs. We are professionals. So we don't really exist, or we're not sustained by any proceeds from CYF. Every money that comes into CYF is spent for CYF. So you remember the days when we used to have net meetings in Benin, physical net meetings in Benin. We used to give food, water, and all of that stuff. Every meeting that we have, the cost of each meeting is about 100,000 naira. Because by the time you get food for about 60 persons at about 1,200, you're already running into about 80,000 naira before you get water and you get diesel for the gen and all of that stuff. So all of these monies are spent on the body. Nobody, not me, not any member of the executive, will go to the CYF account and just take money and squander on our personal interest. Now, it's never. Those times we will make our journeys, all the journeys, most of the journeys we make them from our personal pocket, using our personal cars and our personal resources. So those offerings will contribute and will help defray our program costs, our overhead costs for this program. We have e-banners flying on a daily basis. Those are paid for. All the e-banners you see on a daily basis are paid for. We have social media advert running on Facebook, social media advert running on Facebook, social media advert running on YouTube, social media adverts running everywhere. So all those ones are paid for. They are actually paid for. So those monies are going to be used for those purposes. So we need all of those money. It's your responsibility. It's my responsibility to make those monies available. Can I get the next question? All right. The questions are all being answered, and I don't know if there are any other questions from the back end, or Pastor Eddie, if you are there, Pastor Ohis, if you are there, Pastor Daniel, if you are there, Pastor Ungozi, if you are there. I mean, you can also make contributions. If there are areas I have not been able to address, you are free to talk about them so people can get good information about what's happening. I also want to ask, wherever you are, and if you can hear us clear and loud, if whatever we are saying here is clear and is loud, you don't have connection problems. We would like to hear from you that you can hear us. The video is good, the quality is good, the sound is good, clarity. Um, I mean, ease of connection, anything that is good that you're feeling. So let us know. Let us know. Yeah, I agree with you, Voke. I can see you on the Facebook. You say we're making history. We are having our first International Youth Summit online. Yes, we are so making history. I agree with you. I can't agree less with you. That's very, very amazing, because it is we are privileged to have this happening in our time, and we are the ones pioneering it. We are the ones running it. We are the ones making it to happen. Amazing. Very, very amazing. Yes, we'd like to get your feedback on the sound and video quality of this live stream. Let us know. Just send us a message and we will see it. In the next 5 minutes, we'll be done with this session. And I hope that all our questions, all areas of concern have been addressed by this short time we have spent together. Can I have Ngozi or can I have Eddie? Let me just make a comment, let people know what's going on from your end.
Wonderful question and answer. Thank you, sir, for this wonderful opportunity. So there you have it. All your questions, whatever it is you want to know. I just want to also add that we're going to be having viewing centers in our various locations. I had someone ask me on Facebook when I shared our e-flyer. Somebody came to my comment section asking me for the venue of this conference. So it means that some persons still do not know that we're not going to be having an in-person conference. So I simply told the person it was going to be online, strictly online, and I shared the channels, the online channels with this fellow. So please, we're going to be having it online, like Pastor Harvey has rightly said. We're also going to be having viewing centers in our various churches across the nation, across the globe. So feel free to go to your church, find out from your leaders. If there's anything you don't know, anything you're not so sure about, get to your president and ask questions. Find out the nearest viewing center, the one closest to you. Find out which viewing center is closest to your location. Where you don't have a viewing center close to your location, please, you can use your phones. Get your data, just prepare. If you put your heart to it, we can do this thing. You can sit at the comfort of your home and view this program online every day from Wednesday to Saturday. Make plans towards it. In case you find yourself in a position where you can't go to church, we've heard some people complaining about curfews in their various locations. They talked about curfew. So some persons complain about the timing. Truth of the matter is the timing will not favor everyone. That's how it works. But when you have your data, you can sit at the comfort of your home and watch in a situation where you cannot go to a viewing center close to you. or where you don't have any viewing center close to you. So for now, we're going to be wrapping it up. I'm going to be calling on my colleagues here in the studio. Pastor Hiss is here, Pastor Eddie is here. If anyone has anything to add to explain further, but where we do not have further questions to ask, whatever it is you want to know that has not been answered, feel free to ask questions through your leaders. So one of us is going to be coming up and wrap up this session and add. I don't know if anyone
All right,
has
praise
anything
God.
to add, Pastor Hiss, Pastor Eddie. Hallelujah.
All right, good evening, sir, and good evening, everyone. Praise God. I want to thank God for
Yeah.
how far He has helped us thus far in the preparation for our International Youth Summit. And I believe already it's already a success by the grace of God. I want to thank our iDirector for the leadership so far that he has provided in steering the ship towards a successful conference that will hold this coming week. I want to encourage everyone to ensure that they follow up with our pages. On our Instagram, we are at CYF_global. On Facebook, you can search for us with CGMI Global Youth. And on YouTube, you can search for CYF, CGMI, or CYF Global. Want to encourage you, especially tomorrow is Sunday, want to encourage you to ensure that you spread all these links, even if you're going to have a viewing center in your church. Want to encourage you to gather your youth, ensure they are following the pages, ensure they are subscribed to our YouTube channel, so that at any point in time, even after the conference, they can connect to whatever content we put on our pages. Our pages will remain active even after the conferences. God bless you.
All right. Thank you very much, Pastor Hiss. Is Eddie in the building? Has he got anything to say? Otherwise, we can bring this to a wrap.
Eddie is not.
All right. In the absence of Eddie, I want to thank all those who are viewing. I can see the numbers on Facebook. I can see the numbers on YouTube. Thank you very much. I'm so pleased that your interest is so keen. Thank you very much. Adam Unwada says the quality, the voice and video quality is okay. Thank you very much. That's impressive. So I want to say thank you, Emmanuel E. Godwin, sir. This is commendable of the truth. You are making history. The sound is quite all right, and the video quality is good too. Thank you very much for your comment. Voke will the video be recorded just in case there is a need to rewatch it, or maybe I missed the guest speaker show. There are going to be a replay session for all of the sessions. Connectivity is quite fast. Video quality is okay. Sound is clear. Coming from Joan Irabor, Israel Anyawu, I'm glad to have made history and expansion. God bless you, Israel. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, Samsung or Sanho, everything here is just perfect. The video quality is perfect. Only the sound needs more improvement. I'm so glad for the huge initiative. Thank you very much. I think the sound is very clear. That may be a local problem, but the sound here is very, very clear. I heard the two speakers. I heard Ugozi very clearly. I heard, what's his name? Pastor Hiss very clearly too. All right. Thank you very much for your time. From me to you is that I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for the effort you are making. You haven't done it yet until it's after the summit. So keep doing it, keep pushing it, keep digging it. Wherever you have to go, go. Whatever you have to do, do. Whatever you have to say, say. Just make sure someone hears about IYS 2020, and also share the link, so they can get connected and also have the experience. Never keep quiet about IYS. Never keep quiet about IYS. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Shalom. See you tomorrow. God bless you.